Yo, 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 another day, another adventure with your homeboy Jermaine, and getting this vlog started off. Having some vegan pancakes. This is how I'm getting the day started off. Rode the Lime scooter down to Midtown today because I'm actually staying near the University of Memphis area, and this place, Electric Cafe, it's in Midtown. After breakfast here, it looks like I may head over to downtown and just check it out, skate around, or not skate around, I guess I will, what do you call it, scooter around. Gosh, I wish I would have brought my booster board now, because the weather's not that bad. It's not that bad. I actually could get away with no jacket today, but I brought a jacket because I know I'll definitely need a jacket later. But anyway, these pancakes are right here in front of me. I'm waiting on a fork, and I'm also waiting on some vegan butter. But anyway, yo, let's get this video started. A little bit later now, I've made my way downtown. On Lime. Check out some of these views. Bass Pro Shop over there. I have to go check that out before I leave. I don't know if I'll have the chance to do it today, but we'll see. Let's keep exploring downtown Memphis, yo. Check out that big M on the bridge over there. I'm on the other side of downtown now. Let's drop off the scooter. Let's see how much this Lime ride was. 36 minutes in ride. Let's take a photo. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here we have world famous Bill Street. Now this is probably not the best time to show off Bill Street because this is in the middle of the day. Usually on the weekends, Bill Street is pretty busy. Fridays, Saturday nights, especially Saturday nights. But for now, this is what is going on Bill Street. This is a pretty popular store called A Schwab. They sell all sorts of really random goods from back in the day, and this store hasn't changed a bit. They still sell a lot of the random stuff that they used to sell back in the day. They sell all sorts of things like hardware accessories to clothing to snacks to just all sorts of like just really weird things. Whatever they can get a good deal on, they'll buy large quantities and bring it to their shop and sell. This used to be an old police museum here. I guess it's not anymore. That was one of my favorite museums in Memphis, the old police museum. I guess not anymore. This is like some restaurant. Huh. Wow. Oh, check out some of this southern food right here. This is what looks like some catfish with fries, and we got some sort of, I don't know if this is steak or pork or whatever. And then we got some definitely some chicken, and that looks like deep fried pickles over there in the back. I'm trying to figure out what this dish is here. I don't know that one. And then of course your old classic burger and fries. Good stuff, man. Bobby Blue Bland, blues singer, greatest of all time. Yes, Mr. Blue Bland. Just off Bill Street. Bill Street is definitely a party area. My favorite part of downtown, probably my favorite part of Memphis, is south of Main area. And it's this neighborhood that I'm walking through right now. About 10-15 years ago, this neighborhood, it was like nothing down there. Everything was closed up, and this is sort of what we would call the gentrified area of Memphis. But the only thing about this area is no one really lived here, so no one was really kicked out of this area. It was mainly very industrial and a lot of like old dilapidated buildings, and yeah, no one really was forced to move out of this area. It was just an unwanted area, an area that no one wanted to live in. And I see like right up there's like a set of new condos, and looks like on this intersection there's a set of new condos there, and just right down here at that intersection there's like a set of new condos, and it looks like there's like a construction project about to start right down there. Basically what I'm trying to say is, this is the place to be. This is like the poppin' area in Memphis. but it kind of seems like it's on a decline for now. But maybe in the future, this will definitely be the place to be. But as of today, not so fast. For some reason, I think most people that live in Memphis have no idea about this area because it is kind of like, it's just, I mean, people just don't come here as much. There's plenty of malls to go to around Memphis, and why come down to this old part of town that's, you know, trying to be this new fancy part of town where you can just go to some mall that's already nice and developed. So yeah, there's also a couple of different museums down here. There's also a train station. There's a couple of different restaurants, a couple of different grocery stores, that sort of thing. And there's also epic views of the river if you are down with river views. Looks like Memphis is a bike sharing program. That's pretty cool. I don't think I want to take any bikes around here. Give me one of those scooters. So here we have the National Civil Rights Museum. And I don't know if you guys know the importance of this museum or this, as you can tell, this looks like a hotel. But right when Dr. King was in Memphis giving a speech for the sanitation workers, he was staying at this motel here, and he was standing on this balcony right above the reef, and someone from over here shot across the street and killed Dr. King. And this hotel was open up until 1991. Dr. King was killed, I think it was 69 or 68. I'm really not for sure. I don't want to pull out Google Maps and do all that. But April 4th? April 4th of 68, okay. So yeah, Dr. King was killed on April the 4th of 1968. Someone over here just told me. Yeah, this hotel was open up until 1991, and then after 91, they decided to turn this into a museum. So they, you know, edit this part, and it's actually a really, really, really nice museum. I don't think I'll have time to explore the museum on this trip, but I've definitely been to this museum plenty of times growing up here in Memphis. Let's continue to go this way. So yeah, this is the Civil Rights Museum. Something you definitely want to see if you stop by Memphis. So we're back on Main Street here. Now, from ever since I was a kid, I remember this trolley line that they have here. And when you go farther down on the other side of Memphis, near the pyramid, near the Bass Pro Shop, there's lots of stuff in that area. But down in this area, it was like really nothing much open in this area. And now, I guess it kind of makes sense to have a trolley because there's all sorts of people moving into these buildings and these cool shops and up above. And this area is really coming up. This area is really, really coming up. Of course, we have the Arcade restaurant. This is one of those famous restaurants that's, I think this place has been open for like 90 years or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Now, if you guys live in Memphis, you may think that I am filming right now on Harbortown, but I'm actually not filming on Harbortown. This is still the south of Market area. Right over here, we have the backside of the Amtrak station. This building here is I think the Amtrak station is on the bottom of this taller building. If I'm not mistaken, it could be condos up above, but I don't exactly know what's above. I haven't lived here in quite some time. There's also a large farmers market that happens Saturdays from 8 a.m. through I think around noon. So that's very, very convenient if you live close to this area. There's a pretty nice farmers market that happens here. And this area, it kind of reminds me of, it just doesn't remind me of Memphis at all, because a lot of Memphis is not like this. A lot of Memphis is, you know, yards and driveways and stuff like that. I just don't think of Memphis when I see these buildings, but I really, really, really like these buildings. So if I keep walking this way and go right, this will lead me to the water. There's like a really, really nice park I want to show you guys. And hopefully, I keep my fingers crossed I can find a bird scooter or a lime scooter, because I'm kind of far away. And, well, I'm not really far away, but it would be nice to find a scooter. Gosh, I'll tell you guys the story. So when I was younger, when they were building this whole area, because they were building this whole area recently, you guys see these houses here? These houses, they kind of look small, but these are actually massive. They're like 4 or 5 bedrooms, and I forget the square footage, but they're really, really big. One night we were roaming around here on our bikes, and they left one of these unlocked, and we actually went into it at night, and it was completely done. It was literally ready to move in, and we like literally went in and like stayed there for like 20 minutes and like left, you know. But I thought that was so cool. I just thought that was so cool. Don't tell anyone I told you guys that. I got some birds. There's another library. These are always cool to find. All right, down by the water. Nice view, beautiful day.